Welcome, children of all flavors. This is a Black-Matician quick lesson video, and it's going to be all about dividing integers.
1, 2, 3.
It's the Black-Matician. 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 That's me. So just like when we multiply integers, when we are dividing integers of the same sign, the answer is going to be positive. For instance, if I do 8 divided by 2, I have a positive 8 and a positive 2, so my answer is also going to be positive. And then when I divide those, I'm going to get 4. So positive 8 divided by positive 2 is going to equal a positive 4. If I do negative 8 divided by negative 2, I still have two negatives, so those are both the same sign, so my answer is still going to be positive. And then once we just do 8 divided by 2, we're going to get 4 again. So when you are dividing two integers of the same sign, your answer is always going to be positive. Just like with multiplying integers, when you are dividing integers of different sign, your answer is always going to be negative. For instance, if I were to do 8 divided by negative 2, well, I have two integers of different signs, so I know my answer has to be negative, and then 8 divided by 2 is 4. Alternatively, if I were to do negative 8 divided by 2, again, we have two integers of different signs, so my answer is going to be negative, and then 8 divided by 2 is 4. Let's do some examples. Example number 1, find negative 18 divided by negative 6. Well, here we have the same sign, so I know my answer is going to be positive. So negative 18 divided by a negative 6. I know my answer is positive. And the question is 18 divided by 6, which is 3. Example 2. Find 75 divided by negative 25. These two integers are different signs, so I know whatever my answer is, it's going to have to be a negative. And then the question is how many 25s fit into 75, and that answer is going to be 3. So 75 divided by negative 25 equals negative 3. Find negative 54 divided by 6. Again, we have two integers with different signs. So negative 54 divided by 6. I know my answer is negative because these are two different signs. And the question is how many 6's fit into 54? And that answer is going to be 9. So negative 54 divided by 6 is going to equal negative 9. Example number 3. It says evaluate 10 minus x squared divided by y when x equals 8 and y equals negative 4. When they say evaluate or substitute or those type of words, we're just going to take our information, what x and y are, and plug those into the equation. So let me rewrite. 10 minus, we know that x is 8, so this is going to be 8 squared divided by negative 4 because they said they want to divide by y and y is negative 4. And then here you have GIMDAS. So we know when it's usually PEMDAS in the past, but I'm going to go with GIMDAS. We're going to do groupings first and then exponents. Well, we have an exponent here. There's not really any grouping symbols, but we do have exponents. So I'm going to rewrite this as 10 minus whatever 8 times 8 is. Those are two positive integers, so I know my answer is going to remain positive. And 8 times 8 is 64 divided by negative 4. Then we're going to move on to multiplication or division. Well, there's no multiplication, but there is division. So we do have 64 divided by negative 4. That's two different integers with two different signs, so my answer is going to have to be a negative. So 64 divided by negative 4 is going to be negative 16. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and rewrite 10 minus negative 16. Well, now we're just subtracting two integers. So from our previous video, we learned about the KISS method. So we are going to keep switch. 10 stays the same. That minus becomes a plus, and negative 16 becomes 16. And then you're just going to add those integers together, and you will get 26. So when you evaluate 10 minus x squared divided by y, when x is equal to 8 and y is equal to -4, you will get the answer 26. And that's everything you need to know about dividing integers. Calculator. Coronavirus got you sitting on the couch watching TV and your life's passing you on by. You're thinking, well, maybe I'll go to school next year, or maybe next semester. No, do it right now. I'll work with you whenever you want. You can watch me before you turn on the PlayStation and after you turn on the PlayStation. Whatever you need to do to graduate. Go subscribe right now. I'm out here to help you. You spend all day on your phone anyway, might as well subscribe to a channel that's going to help you in your future. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and subscribe. Why are you making this so complicated? It's easy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna subscribe to my own channel right now.